Greetings, alchemists. Welcome to my portal. I hope you're doing amazingly well. Today we are here with a pick a card reading for you guys. This reading is what is next in your love life? What can you expect? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out my website, which is linked down below. If this reading resonates with you, definitely comment down below. Let us know how it resonates and send a donation if you're in the place to do so. So let's see. Your two groups, number one, you guys are the King of Cups, and number two, you guys are the Three of Cups. Take a few moments, decide which group or which card is resonating with you the most, and I will see you in your reading.
Starting with group one, the King of Cups. Let's draw our first card. We have the Four of Pentacles. The four is significant. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So here we're matching up with the cups, and I'm already seeing a sort of a progression from the four to the Knight. And lastly, we have, what is this? The Hierophant in reverse. As you can see, this image is showing someone who's studying very intensely. You can see all the books. Check out how thick that is. That's quite the research. And let's begin with the Four of Pentacles. So four represents sort of a standstill, because if you think about it, if there's four perspectives, and you're trying to come to like a majority or conclusion, at the end of the day, two people can take one side, or two perspectives can be on one side, two perspectives can be on another side, and you can't really come to a conclusion. It's sort of four sort of symbolizes, again, standstill, gridlock, even death. The Pentacles sort of reinforces that, the earth. So earth is very still, earth is slow moving. Earth is rock, impenetrable. So relating it back to our group, we're seeing that you're gonna, with the King of Cups, you in your life, you want to be the leader, you want to provide more, but you're having trouble with that. You're having trouble because you're at some kind of standstill, a gridlock, and as I was saying, you want to do more, you want to provide more. The Knight is just reinforcing the aspect of, knights are proactive, knights fight, and the Cups just reinforces our group in that you want to fight to be a provider. You want to do your part in your love life. You want to do your part in your relationship. And coming to the third card, I'm seeing that you're having issues with action. It seems like maybe you're studying too much, and yes, studying, preparation is important, but you don't want to necessarily over prepare. You want to hit a sweet spot where you've done all you can. The idea of diminishing returns. You've researched all you can, and now the time is to act. Like, let's say you've been, let's say there's a next big step you want to take in your life. I don't know, maybe some kind of school, some kind of professional school or trade. You've been really not hesitating, but you've been focusing a lot on, oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not prepared. But you've been preparing this whole time. And you want to do this because you want to start, being a provider. You want to do your part. So the reverse is telling me that it's time to take action. It's time to apply. It's time to, close the book and see, put your skills to test. Because if you don't try, you'll never know. So even though you are feeling like in a position of like deadlock with your ability to provide, now You are also have like a desire to do more, and this is the call to action. The call to action is to do it. You've prepared, you know what you're doing, have confidence, just do it. Don't just study for the rest of your life, you know? Put your skills to work. Welcome, Group 2. If you chose Three of Cups, here is your reading. First, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, followed by the Five of Pentacles upright. And lastly, we have the Four of Wands upright as well. 3 is a lucky number. Cups represents prosperity. As you can see here, we have the mermaids who are enjoying themselves, sort of like a tea time. So maybe in your life right now, you and the person you love are going through something that involves something external or someone else. Like maybe your child is going through a significant move or change in their life from, for example, elementary to middle school, or maybe you and your partner are trying to get a new place, rent or otherwise. The Nine of Cups in the reverse is telling me that, yes, the 9 is a lucky number. The 9 represents prosperity. However, the reverse is telling me that even though this might be a good step in your life, yours and your partner's life, it is bringing about a lot of stress. It's bringing about a lot of turmoil. It's bringing a lot of tension. Maybe some differences are coming out. Maybe you are pretty confident about it, and maybe your partner is cautious about it, vice versa. However, the 5 is telling me, and if you remember from group 1, the 4, when it comes to disagreements, it's a deadlock because it's 2 versus 2. The 5, however, it's not 2 versus 2. There's a middle ground. There's 2, 2, and then there's 1 left. The 1, that's the middle ground. So, yes, someone might be a bit more cautious. Someone might be a bit more brazen about the change that's coming about. However, there is that middle ground. There is that middle ground, and generally compromise gives the best solution. And lastly, we come to the Four of Wands. I did say 4 can represent, an end, a death maybe. However, death isn't always bad, and death can symbolize the birth of something new. And as you can see in this card, you have you have both of them who are just very, it sounds like they've been through a lot and they're just relaxing now. They're looking out to this beautiful view. And you have the wands. The wands represent fire, so the new change in your life, it'll be sort of like a nice little kickstart, a nice little kind of fiery kind of engine that will sort of propel both of you and your child, or both of you and a potential like new place, renting or buying, to the next chapter in life, sort of that like, fire. It represents the fire burns down the forest, and then from the ashes, the new forest comes up even stronger. So maybe you're feeling a bit like this is bringing about a lot of turmoil, but there is a middle ground and there is a happy ending.